What's up, man? So I'm sitting here looking at the Azie interview, and he talks about Rich Porter was 13 out there in the street selling heroin. And I'm thinking like, hold on, just think about that for a minute. 13 years old, you in the street selling heroin? Are you kidding me? At 13 years old, bro. Look, man, I got a family. I got a mom. I got a stepdad. I got grandmas. No way in hell they gonna let me get out there and sell some drugs at 13 or even 18 while I'm living in a house. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering, like, where was his mother at? You know, what was she doing? I mean, because they said the boy was making money selling heroin at 13. So, and he was like one of the only kids out there doing that at that time. So, like I said, the money coming in, you know, sooner or later, and you gotta know the mama see the money coming in. She gotta see the boy. She gotta see the change that has taken effect on her little son. Now, this the same mother that whooped Rich Porter out in the street when she came and got them because they was shoplifting at the mall. Same mother. So how you go from whooping him at the mall for shoplifting to him now selling heroin at 13 and continue to sell dope all the way up to 25 years old, living in your house? Like, how is that possible as a parent to let that happen? I don't get it. I don't get that at all. Cause your son could have been dead a long time ago. You know? And people want to blame Alpo, but what about the parents? You know what I'm saying? What about the parents? It starts at home anyway, right? I mean, that's the street. You sending your son out there to the street, he can die any day by anybody. You know it. I mean, these parents knew. You got to know what your kid doing, man. You supposed to know what your child doing. Then he had sisters. Come on. They knew. Everybody in the house knew. But, you know, it's crazy. It tripped me out what Azie was saying. He went from making $75 a week working at the cleaners to $10,000 to $15,000 a week. As a kid, he was like 14 to 15. Kids, man. That's crazy. Then they say it went from $10,000 to $15,000 a day. Damn. And I want to know when Alpo came in the picture. He said Alpo came in the picture when Rich got locked up. When Rich got involved in the shootout and got locked up. And Rich was in conversation with Azie and told him to look out for Poe. Like, that's my man, look out for him. And so Azie looked out for Poe. He hooked Poe up with some dope. And Poe became a reliable source. a reliable, partner for Azie. It made money. So man, yeah, man. And they said these dudes had like 50 cars apiece, dog. Like these dudes was balling, young at a young age, at junior high school age, high school freshman age. These dudes was ballers, big ballers, man. 50 cars apiece. It had more cars than a little bit. It had the latest cars, the cars you couldn't even find. They had. That had to be amazing to see. And this was at a time when, everybody wasn't out there selling drugs. That's why they were so popular, because they was the three little kids that was out there selling dope when nobody else doing that at that age. The old timers like Nicky Barnes and all of them were locked up or dead. And so the market was open, to be taken advantage of. And these kids innovated the game, were innovators. And it led to a lot of rappers copying their style, using their names, emulating them. All type. You got 50 Cent, you got Rick Ross, you got Azie, the rappers. All. I got a hand. They said Jay-Z was out there selling dope when he was young, so I got to hand it to him because he was actually doing it. And then became a rapper. That's crazy. He was out there actually selling dope, and then became a rapper, man. I don't know how much weight he was pulling, but I don't know if he was making Alpo money or rich money, but he was out there too. Yeah, man, but I want to get more Alpo. I want to get more info on Rich, because there's a lot of info on Alpo. I just looked at that documentary, Game Over, and it seemed to be more info on Alpo than anybody else. I think that was put together by Azie, but it seemed like they talking more about Alpo than anybody. They don't mention Rich too much. It's all about Alpo. They say him and Rich were like Batman and Robin, or they were partners. Like a great tag. They made a great tag team. They seemed to be equals. The people looked at them as equals. Both of them were superstars in the hood. But they talk more about Alpo than anybody. They got females coming out talking about Alpo. Dudes. They don't get that. I don't see Rich getting that same type of attention. You may see his sister say something, or some dudes say something about Rich, but that's about it, and it's very limited to what they say. But I would like to hear a lot more info on Rich, on his character, because it seems like his character was kind of flawed. If what Alpo said is true about him cheating him, on some bricks, that's a flaw. That's a character flaw. You don't do that to your mans. You can't die by that. People have died for a lot less playing with folks' money. But I like to hear more info on Rich about his character, stuff like that. It really hurt Azie when he got killed. So I assume that Rich and Azie was very good friends. They had to be, because Azie did say he looked out for Rich. Rich used to bring him drugs to hide, and Azie used to hide them for him. When they was young little teens, man. Smart little jokers out there making a killing. But that's it. Like I said, man, I like to find more info on Rich. It's hard to find info on Rich, man. Peace.